This segment is brought to you by the Kansas Association of Wheat Growers and the Kansas Wheat Commission. Together, we are Kansas Wheat.
Along our way now is research plant pathologist here at Kansas State, Jesse Poland. Jesse has been involved in something called the International Wheat Genome Sequencing Consortium. Numerous K-State researchers are also involved in that. And they just recently announced that a genetic blueprint of wheat has been put forth here, and that may truly advance our ability to identify favorable traits in wheat. Jesse, can you more or less bring us up to date to this point as to the advances we have seen in wheat genetic work here at K-State?
Sure. So this release and this new research coming out is first whole genome draft sequence of the wheat genome. And so really, I guess the way to think of a genome sequence or a reference genome sequence, as we refer to it, is sort of like a roadmap. They refer to it as a blueprint also. So if you're trying to identify genes or important regions that have an effect on yield or disease resistance in the genome, it really helps to have a roadmap rather than sort of wandering around in the wilderness. Without really knowing where you're going.
Because the genetic makeup of wheat is enormous compared to other plants.
So, yeah,
right?
So wheat, relative to other crops, relative to humans, and most species, has a relatively huge genome, 16 to 17 billion base pairs, relative to like a human genome, which is 3 billion base pairs, and so 5 times larger. It's about 50 times larger than the rice genome and about 6 times larger than the maize genome, the corn genome. But as it stands, these resources and this genome sequence and the draft as it stands is really a great advancement as far as enabling tools for finding important genes, marking those genes, and then using that information in breeding practice.
And we're talking traits such as yield, naturally, but drought resistance, perhaps, response to various pests, quality of grain, just about every aspect?
Yeah, so anything, any important trait is going to be controlled by genes, and those are obviously coded in that sequence. And so having that sequence, having that information, it's still a long process to find and identify those important genes. But like I said, having a roadmap, we're not necessarily sure where we're going, but at least we know that we're on a road rather than wandering off in the ditch or in the wilderness.
There's a great deal of work to be done between now and then, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks for coming over, as always. We appreciate your time.
Sure.
Now another gardening tip with Annette Jackson.
Now's the time to overseed your lawn. The success of your lawn depends on the quality you plant and the proper fertilizer. Plant 100% weed-free seed with top-rated varieties tested by KSU. Always use Fertilome New Lawn Starter for faster, stronger root development. Don't waste time and money with lower quality seed from the box stores.
Join the Jackson's Greenhouse WIBW Garden Club and save 10% on your lawn seed and Fertilome New Lawn Starter.